Hey, Divine Ones. I'm back again, baby. I'm back again. I am back again. Y'all come on in. I am back again. Third video for the day. Third video for the day, baby. I'm on a roll. Bye, devil, with your ugly self. I'm on a roll. But now I'm just out anyway. I'm just out anyway doing stuff with the children. So I'm like, I ain't finna go in the house. Cause if I go, y'all know how it be sometimes. You like, if I go in the house, if I see, you know, like my bed right now, or I see my room right now, I'm like, my daughter might not make it to tutoring. She might not make it to cheerleading today. So I'm like, let me just sit right here for a few minutes. Just pick them up from school. Then it's literally like a little 10-minute break, and then it's to practice, to tutoring. So I had something on my mind, so I'm just gonna share with y'all what I got on my mind. This the season, this the time, baby. Let me tell you something. If you ain't on social media, why? Because you need to be on social media. Do you understand me? I don't care what it is that you do. I don't care what your business is. I don't care what your brand is. I don't care, if you work a 9 to 5, if you unemployed, if you an entrepreneur, whatever it is you do, you need to be on social media. Do you understand me? Because the Lord say, I'm going to bless all the works of your hand. But he said a lot of you ain't putting your hands on nothing. So you ain't putting your hands on nothing. So God can't bless. He can't bless what you're doing because you're not putting your hands on nothing. See, we got to meet God halfway. God can't come in and do all the work. You got to meet him halfway. So listen, this is what I want to tell y'all real quick before I pull off. This is what I came on here to tell y'all. Your success is behind a closed door. Your success is behind a locked up door. And it's so many locks that the enemy done put on that door. And guess what? You got to go up there to that door every single day, and you got to knock, and you got to knock, and you got to knock, and you got to beat, and you got to beat, and you got to bam and bam and bam and do everything you can to tear down that door and get your stuff. And you cannot, I said this the other day and I say this today, y'all, you cannot live based off of your past successes. Y'all ever meet these folks that be talking about, oh, I used to be the man back in the day. I used to be the man. I had 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. I had this, I had that, I had all the women. I was doing this, I was doing that. Okay, yeah, but what is you doing today? What you doing today? See, you can't be sitting on here talking about, oh, I went viral yesterday. Or, oh, I went viral last week. Okay, and what are you doing today? That's what God is saying. What is you doing today? So, he gonna bless the works of your hand, but your hands gotta be steady working. You gotta be steady working. You gotta be steady tilling the ground. You gotta be steady working. You gotta be steady grinding. You gotta be steady. And listen, it need to be every chance you can get. Y'all, I feel it in my spirit. The ground in the spirit is so fertile right now. The ground in the spirit is so fertile right now. Literally, whatever seeds you sow into the ground, God's showing me to where they're going to come back up so plentiful. The harvest going to be so plentiful. It's going to be like something you ain't never seen before. God has blessed the ground. So whatever you sow, listen to me, whatever video you do, whatever book you put out, whatever podcast you release, whatever course you release, whatever you do for the kingdom of God, the Lord say, this is the season where I'm going to bless it. I'm going to bless it because the Lord has made the ground fertile. Now, it would be a shame for God to make the ground fertile and you let this season pass by and you don't drop no seeds down. Blog, that's right, baby. That blog too. God done blessed the blog, baby. He done blessed the blog. God said the ground is fertile. Why are you not planting seeds? Why are you not dropping seeds? I'm finna get ready to get off, y'all. I told y'all this was gonna be real quick. But listen, God say every day you get up, he said you need to do something. You might not be called to be on camera right now, but you need to be doing something. You need to be sending out an email. You need to be giving out some business cards. You need to be networking with other people on your job. You need to be doing something. Don't let this fertile season go by and you ain't sold nothing into the ground for your business. You ain't sold nothing into the ground for your next level on your job. If it's a promotion you want, if you want to climb the corporate ladder, whatever you want to do. Don't you let this day go by. Do you understand me? Don't you let this season go by. Glory be to God. Without you sowing some type of seed into this fertile ground, because the Lord loves you so much. He has made the ground fertile just for you. Don't get caught up by the distractions. It's gonna be a lot of distractions. The devil gonna present a lot of distractions to y'all, trying to stop y'all, trying to block what God is doing. Don't let him block what God is doing, baby. You better get you some of this. Do you understand me? Don't you be sitting around watching some of the chosen ones be blessed and you miss out on yours. Don't you be sitting around looking at some of the divine ones be blessed and you missed out on yours because you ain't do what I told you to do. You ain't do what God told you to do. You let the devil distract you. You let them children get on your nerve. You let that man get on your nerve. You let that woman get on your nerve. And then you sat up there and you miss your season. And God said you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. He said, I have made the ground fertile. He said, what, you want me to take the seeds and plant the seeds for you too? So you got to get up and plant the seeds. And you got to knock every day until they give you your stuff. The devil ain't just going to give you your stuff. You think you just going to be successful just like that? You think you're going to be healed just like that? You think your marriage going to be restored just like that? No, baby. You got to get up every day and you got to fight for your stuff. You got to fight for it. Knock every day until they get sick of you. Show up every day, baby, until they can't ignore you no more. Because people gonna try to act like you don't matter. They gonna try to act like they don't see what you doing. They gonna try to act like you insignificant. But you gotta keep showing up so much till they get straight sick of you. That's why God said you gotta have tough skin. Because he said you gotta be willing to push through every devil that try to push you back. God said you gotta have tough skin, baby. Forget them folks. Show up every day. Yeah, they might get sick of looking at you. Yeah, they might get sick of reading your emails. Yeah, they might get sick of you showing up on their timeline or showing up getting out business cards. They probably done put you out the building. You can't give out business cards out here. Okay, go somewhere else and give them out. Come on now, the ground is fertile. You got to plant your seeds. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm finna get ready to pull on out, take my baby to tutoring and cheerleading practice. But I just want to pop in and tell y'all that. That's just like today, baby. I'm like, let's go. Let's roll, baby. Third video of the day. Let's go. Because the ground fertile. I got to put my seeds in. Come on now. I got to put my seeds in. Forget them folks. Forget what they talking about. Come on now. You got to stay focused. Is you putting your seeds in? God said we be looking at everybody else. Don't be, and let me tell y'all, let me say this before I get off of him. I heard life coach Angel Richardson say this. And ever since I heard her say this been life-changing for me. She said, you don't need to be watching nobody content, and especially as a life coach. You don't need to be watching nobody content unless you done made your own. Why is you sitting up here sharing all these videos of other people? I'm finna step on some toes. Why are you sitting up here and talk about such and such book? Why you ain't wrote your book? Come on now. Why are you sitting up here and talk about such and such album? Why you ain't made your album? Don't look at nobody else's stuff until you done did what God done told you to do. Stay off of these folks' Facebook lives and stuff when God done told you to do a live and you too scared to do what God done told you to do. Don't look at nobody's stuff until you done been strong enough and bold enough to do your own stuff. Make your own content. And then after yours is made, then you can go look at somebody else's. That's the word of the Lord, baby. You ain't got no business don't even look at my stuff if you ain't did what God done told you to do for your own self. Because had I not done what he told me to do, you wouldn't be looking at this, because I wouldn't have nothing up here for you to look at. And see, I can't reach everybody. So that's why y'all got to get out here and you got to do what God done told you to do too. We supposed to be elbow to elbow with this thing. The harvest is plentiful. Come on now. But the laborers are few. We need more content creators. We need more people out here putting out content. And stop wearing your heart on your sleeve. So what if they don't look at your stuff? So what if they don't share your stuff? So what? If it helped one person, that's enough. The angels in heaven rejoice over one sinner that come to repentance. I love y'all so much. This ground is fertile. You better stop looking at this, and you better start dropping your own seeds. Y'all hear what I'm saying to you? Don't look at nobody else's ground if you ain't sold nothing into yours. Stop talking about, oh, such and such and them know they can prophesy. Oh, such and such and them know they can preach. Oh, did you read that book? It was a bestseller. God said, what about your stuff? What about what I told you to do? Stop marveling at what Pastor and Bishop Bobo and them up there doing. What about what God told you to do, baby? You got a whole ministry. You got a whole business. You got a whole empire on the inside of you. Forget them folks and do what God told you to do. I love y'all so much. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.